Hello everyone, my name is Nick and we're looking at, well, not Star Wars. It looks very much like Star Wars, but it's not Star Wars. It is Stardust on the Commodore Amiga, published by BLOODHOUSE in 1993. Also come out on the Atari ST and DOS. Now this is a shoot 'em up. Now it's definitely not copying Star Wars because this came out before Episode 1 in 1993. So this means that this Star Wars copied this. Did it? No. Anyway, the crawl's like Star Wars. Professor Schmord, the evil and probably the most twisted professor ever, is about to enslave the local galaxy and harm the Princess Voy Levi. She looks like she's into jeans. Anyway, his evil agents disguised as meteors, are spreading everywhere in the attempt to wipe out the resistance. Oh no. Sounds like a plan, doesn't it? Having found out his evil plan, they always leave a mistake. You designed and constructed a heavily armed spaceship which should be more than enough to take care of the Professor and his agents. This is a rather long backstory for what is essentially an Asteroids clone. Anyway, now only you can raise order from the chaos and destruction. So they've ripped off Star Wars, they've ripped off Asteroids. Let's see what sort of game this makes. And not a bad one really, once you get past all this gumph. I like that starry backdrop, I like how the stars are twinkling, makes it look a little bit real. You'd expect it now to pan down like Star Wars, nice bit of ray tracing. Yeah, really impressed with that, that's brilliant. Although that doesn't actually constitute part of the game really, it's a bit of the intro. Star Wars, I mean Stardust. Duh duh diddle duh duh, that's not it, is it? Asteroids, well put together. I think BLOODHOUSE from Finland or somewhere in Scandinavia. Quite a good game really. Now I've got a cheat mode on this to give myself infinite lives because I die quite quickly normally on this one. So I can show you a bit of the game. So it's divided into levels of difficulty, like different worlds. So you see my ship there in the top left. We have about 6 worlds to destroy, or levels, and then we go on to the next world. And all the differences with the next world is it's got a different background. So here we go. So very Asteroidsy, that's me in the middle. I've got to blast all these things. The grey asteroids take just 1 shot to destroy, the blues take a couple. If I do back on the joystick and fire, that'll give me a bit of a shield, and the power is indicated by those 2 bars on the right there, the bottom right. Now the good thing about this game is when you die, you don't have to start right from the beginning again. It remembers how many asteroids you've destroyed and you just pick up from there, which makes this infinite lives cheat a bit useful. You're also on a timer. On the top right you'll see that digital time ticking down, so if you're dawdling and don't do it within that, you lose a life as well. There's upgrades to pick up, which I'll fly into gradually. And if you pick up enough of these, you get booster shields, or you can upgrade your weapon system. Level clear! So it's quite quick to get into this game. Very inviting, music is good, graphically it looks quite nice, but not much to it. So it's not a big learning curve, you can get into it really, really quickly. Right, so that's 1 level done. There we go, X marks the spot. So you can pretty much see what you need to do, can't you there? Cover the whole screen with X's. Or at least those squares. Right, so same background again, but slightly more difficult. Oh, kaboom, I'm dead. You need a lot of skill to complete this game, and there's your upgrades. I've just got the normal basic fire, but the more tokens you pick up, the more devastating firepower you can have. So it's worth playing towards. I don't know what that... You see on the actual pink planet behind us, I think it's a planet, I'm not sure if it's a brain, but there's this crater that opens and closes. I don't know what that's about. Just an animated background. That robot voice announces the sort of pickups you collect, which is quite useful. Here we go. I'm a bit of a stickler for the old retro classics, and I actually prefer Asteroids. There we go. Nice and basic, but it is nice when they try and remake these. Some you can't really remake, like well, Space Invaders. A lot of people have different goes on that. And Pac-Man, the classic Pac-Man's the best as well. Right, so we've got this triple E fiery thing. I think we started with that. Let's get this E. No jokes, please. That's energy. Come on. Oh, it's turned into an S. That's useful. Or whatever he said. So 6 levels to complete, and then that means the stage is done. Loading times are quite long on this, so I'll be editing them down. So if you load up this game, don't be surprised to say, oh, this is taking longer than when Nick was doing it. Well, that's because I've edited the, well, I'm going to edit the times down. War Plan. Professor Schmord. Now, I'm going to give you a spoiler now if you're going to play this game till the end, so cover your ears or something, or fast forward about a few seconds. Professor Schmord turns out to be a penguin, I think. Great. That makes sense, doesn't it? Right, you can cover your ears now. Oh, what's that? 2 spaceships coming down in a death spiral. No match for me. That was an easy level. I've done that quite well. So it gives you all your stats after each stage. You probably spotted already. Your shot accuracy and so forth. How many asteroids you destroyed. But I want to take you, we won't be doing the whole game, but I just want to take you to a bit where it all goes a bit Iridium, which will come out a bit later, where it's all a bit 3D and you're going down a tunnel firing at asteroids, because that's pretty cool. That's the coolest bit of the game, I think. And as I said, the next level is just this, basically, with different backgrounds. Right, so we've got pink asteroids now. I think they take 3 shots to destroy. And this alien... Oh, that thing looks a bit hard. Right, so I need to get round one... That looks impossible. So alien firing fire, but I think if we get round to one certain point, follow the flame around, I think he's vulnerable. Yeah, this is getting a bit busy. Oh dear. So without the cheat mode on, this review would have ended quite a long time ago. Space. I mean, if you want a space shooter on the Commodore Amiga or any system, you're pretty much spoiled for choice. There's absolutely hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. I've covered a lot already, but probably just scratching the surface. Okay. I'm a bit of a fraudster here, because this alien must be wondering what's going on, thinking, how is he still alive? Keep coming back. Well, you're fighting Lazarus this time, sir. I'm not sure I've even got a shot on target on this thing. Kamikaze, that didn't work. Oh dear, I don't want to end the review now. Shot accuracy 22% did it say? But I'm just firing on auto fire and hoping for the best. Auto fire is never going to have the best accuracy in the world, but at least you're going to catch stuff. Right, at last. Hooray, I'm brilliant at this game. The Professor Schmord, if that's how you pronounce it, hasn't got a chance, the blummin' person. Right, 3 more stages to go. If you want, you can fast forward. I won't. Oh, 2 more stages to go. If you want, you can fast forward to the tunnel stage, if you want. But if you want to stay with me, well done. These next 2 stages will be quite similar to the ones you've already seen. Give you your difficulty level before each time, before you actually click on it. Let's just blast this out of the way. Blue asteroids, well I never. What are they holding? Blue water? Sounds like something an airplane would have. Oops, I thought I could collect that as a pickup, but really it was a bomb. Yeah, blue and purple asteroids. I don't know what chemicals are in there. Quartz or something. Or bleach. Asteroid of bleach. Lovely. I've killed quite a lot of pilots here, but I saw my shot accuracy has gone up to 25%. That's not bad. 1 in 4. Yeah. All I know is if I had a paper round back in the day and delivered 1 in 4 papers, I'd probably be sacked. But I never got killed though. That was the advantage. Right, not too many left. And then we've only got 1 more stage, and then we can put this to bed. One of these games is a lot more interesting to play than watch, I'd imagine. If you disagree and think it's more entertaining to watch than play, then comment below. At least you could have it on the background when you're doing something really exciting, like you're ironing or cooking your tea. Right, that's them done. 1 stage left after this, and then Kaplowy. We're 1 stage closer to defeating Professor Schmord and his Star Wars rip-off franchise. Right, see the difficulty level below. Difficulty level 17 out of 100, which means easily peasily. God knows what difficulty level 100 out of 100 looks like. There's probably everything on the screen. This doesn't look too bad. Can't see any aliens flying about. This looks fairly straightforward. I think I might have done the most difficult ones first. Oh dear. Say that and I die straight away. You have to watch it when you're flying around. It's quite easy to lose control like that. If a job ever comes up in my lifetime clearing the asteroid belt, I'm not going. Unless I got a good pension plan. Oh, I've got another upgrade weapon there. What's that? A bomb of some description. Anyway, how are we doing? Oh, we're dying. That's how we're doing. Oh dear, how many lives have I gone through so far? I think if I was a cat with 9 lives, I'd be dead, still be dead. If I was Doctor Who with about 50 lives, or how many he ever has, I'll be dead again. But Doctor Who wouldn't be in this problem in the first place. He'd probably find a way to destroy the asteroids without actually ever going. Send the Daleks or someone. Right, not too many left now. Then I can show you the cool bit. G for something. Can't think of any words beginning with G. What about grifter? That'll do. What's going on now? Just don't seem to be loading anything. Hello? Don't say it's stuck. Is it stuck? We're stuck in space forever next to this brain planet thing. Or who's this? Music's changed. It's like, oh my god, big UFO's turned up. Right, it's an end of level boss. Oh, this looks tricky. Yeah, this looks tricky. It's tricky. It's tricky. Or is it? I mean, we've probably got to hit this about 8,000 zillion times here. Right, it's exposed itself. Yeah, this looks beyond my skill level. Oh dear. Come on. Oh, come on, this is taking ages. Come on. Right, I must have him soon. Perhaps I'm doing this all wrong. He doesn't seem to be able to be killed, this bloke. Maybe he'll die of boredom. Come on. Yeah! Well, that was easy. Well, that's going to have to get it down. How long will that take? That's about 20 minutes. I must have been doing that wrong. Great stuff, Nick. But it's worth it. It's worth it for you all, just so I can bring you the cool tunnel bit. If indeed there is a cool tunnel bit. I seem to remember there being a cool tunnel bit. Look. Is there? Doesn't seem to be. Oh yeah, I've got to click on that red W, which is W for warp. So they've ripped that off Star Trek. So Star Wars, Star Trek, Asteroids. Is no one safe? Haven't ripped off EastEnders. That's good. Right, a bit of loading now, I would imagine. Right, so this is my display. Basically, at the top there's an asteroid. At the bottom there's a mine. The mines are indestructible, so we've got to avoid them going forward. We've got a certain amount of strength. The tunnel's a certain distance, so we need to get from A to B without getting killed, basically. Isn't that like a lot of games? And going to work. Here we go. Look at this. I love this. This is my favourite bit of the game, so well worth persevering to get to this. Right, here we go. That isn't an X-Wing, is it? No. From Star Wars. No, it's not an X-Wing. It's like similar to an X-Wing, but from the back it does look like the letter X. Anyway, you can play the Star Wars music while you're watching this if you want, but I've got to concentrate. Right, those spiky things are mines. God. Man, this is moving really fast. Hope this is coming across. I wouldn't mind this being the whole game. Love this. As I say, it does remind me of Iridium on the Game Boy Advance, which was to come later. Check that out if you haven't already. From Iridium to Iridium 2. Let's not get too cocky here. But this is way before then, 93. See my energy in the bottom right. It's still looking quite healthy. I think I'm avoiding everything here. Jazzy music. These mines are getting a bit more dense. Who put these mines in this tunnel? They obviously don't want me here. I think in Iridium it's a garbage chute. Here it's a bit more crazy. Asteroids in a garbage chute. Right, 100. See my timer in the top right? Almost there, I'm there. How about that then, folks? A nice little firework display. Rocks destroyed. Hooray! So that's how you do it then. One warp schedule completed. Then you go on to the next stage and just do it round and round and round in circles. Great stuff. See? Exciting, eh? Anyway, I think we'll leave it there. You've pretty much seen what the game has to offer. That was Stardust on the Commodore Amiga, published by BLOODHOUSE in 1993. Thanks for watching as always, and until next time, goodbye.
Good